And a very good evening to you out there in sheltering in place and social distancing land. This is your favorite Muni mathematician, Peter Felton here, reporting live from my very own domestic surroundings. All right, well, I am here tonight to report some good news and some not so good news from the one and only San Francisco Municipal Transportation Agency, initialized SFMTA, better known as Muni. Well, in the last week, some startling developments have occurred within Muni regarding its service. As you can see here, Muni, starting today, Saturday, April 25th, 2020, and officially commencing on Monday, April 27th, 2020, for some of the routes, will be restoring some of its service. Now, for the last week plus, Muni has eliminated a majority of its bus routes and all of its light rail routes due to COVID-19, heavily reduced ridership, and wanting to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, to a mere 17 routes within its system and 4 late-night owl routes, totaling 21 Muni lines in service. Now, obviously, and this goes for everyone all over the world, some people cannot afford financially or personally to remain in their homes all the time, especially essential workers and first responders. So, if you are a hospital worker, or if you work at a grocery store, or if you need to access places like grocery stores, hospitals, banks, then, logically, if you don't own a car and it's too far or difficult for you to walk to work, then you need public transit. So, beginning today and officially commencing on Monday, the 4 lines that Muni will be and has been reinstituting are the 54 Felton, the 5 Fulton, the 12 Folsom Pacific, the 28 19th Avenue, the 38R Geary Rapid, the 714 BART Early Bird Shuttle, as well as increasing frequency on the L Taravel bus, replacing the Muni Metro route temporarily during this time, as well as the N Judah bus serving the same function. Now, for each of these routes, some have been reinstituted in full, some have been reinstituted in part, but either way, passengers are still encouraged to shelter in place, only ride Muni when absolutely essential, and abide by Muni's wishes for safety and the City of San Francisco's wishes for safety at all times. All right, an important tidbit there. The good news from Muni Math is that given the alterations of some of these old, newly added routes back to service, there will be some more Muni Math videos in the coming week, because one of these lines travels near my home, so when I'm able to stretch my legs, wearing a mask and white gloves and everything, then I will be able to capture one of the routes that's been temporarily altered. And we'll see. I just received word today via the San Francisco Examiner, as did many other people, that the City of San Francisco, via Mayor London Breed, is ordering the shelter-in-place mandate to be extended by another 30 days, going right through late May, early June. So, we all have to abide by those standards. No one is the exception. But luckily, Muni is helping by restoring some of its service and slowly but surely inching its way towards complete restoration of service, hopefully in the coming weeks, months, spring, summer seasons, who knows. All right, well, that's the good news. But I also, unfortunately, have some bad news to report. Even though Muni is slightly restoring its service, it is also slightly increasing its fares. Now, some of you like me, may own a Muni Fast Pass uploaded to your Clipper cards. And if you have been in San Francisco for more than a decade, you will remember the paper Fast Passes that existed before the Clipper cards, and you would buy them at different stores, including Muni's headquarters on Presidio Avenue in Geary, near the Presidio Electric Trolleybus Division. And they would be color-coded each month very artistically so that you and the drivers on board who you would show your Fast Pass to would know what month it was so that the pass was valid. Whereas now it's all digitalized on Clipper cards. Well, if you ride, or perhaps in the case of coronavirus orders, rode Muni often and needed to upload a Fast Pass onto your Clipper card, obviously you can still do that both on clippercard.com, customer kiosk vending machines, in Muni Metro stations, and at retailers like Walgreens. Well, get ready, because starting this summer, if you are an adult age 18 and over without any disabilities or low enough income to qualify for free Muni, as in the Lifeline L Pass, which costs $40 per month, or if you have an extra special case in the city and county of San Francisco government approved, then you do get free Muni being older than the youth ages 5 to 17. You will have to pay more than $100 for your monthly Adult A Fast Pass. The Adult A Fast Pass allows Muni riders unlimited rides on Muni within a 30-day period extending into the following month by the third day of that month. So it's a valuable pass if you need it to access BART within San Francisco. The alternate pass is the Muni-only M Pass, which costs a bit less but does not allow you free access within BART on San Francisco. If you want to ride BART, even just within San Francisco, you have to pay BART's fare. So that's some bad news. But the only silver lining in this otherwise dark cloud, absolutely no connection to the summer weather we're currently having, has to do with fare increases and percentage of increase, not only whole numbers in dollar amounts, differences there, but also percentages from one amount to another. So here's the article from the Examiner mentioning the upcoming Fast Pass fare increases. So, for starters, as it says here, single rides paid for on Clipper cards will rise from $2.50 per ride to $2.80 in November, and then $2.90 in mid-2021. So just over or around a year from when the $2.50 per ride fare goes up to $2.80. Well, we can easily do the math here in whole numbers. 2.5 and 2.8 have a difference of 0.3 or 30 cents. And then 2.8 to 2.9 has a difference of 10 cents or 0.1, with a total of 40 cents or 0.4 difference between 250 and 290. Seems simple enough. Look down further though. Adult monthly passes that include BART rides within San Francisco will rise from $98, as if that isn't expensive enough, to $103 later this calendar year, as in 2020. Sorry, just give me a second here. There we go. So, yes, that is going up. The Adult A Fast Passes are going up by $5 later this year. And then, by an additional $3 by mid-2021, over a 1 year period or a year plus, that's a difference of $8. Not cheap, both as a difference and as a total amount. And Muni fares have been going up annually for the last almost half decade. So we're all going to have to dig deeper into our pockets. And if we know our Muni math, we'll be able to successfully. All right, here, the adult monthly passes without BART access, or the adult Muni-only M passes, will go up from $81 to $86 later this year. That's a $5 increase. And then to $88 in mid-2021. That's an additional $2 increase, with a total of $7 increase in a period of just over a year. So $7, not cheap. That's more than 2 rides worth of fares on Muni, but it's inevitable. So there's some basic Muni math with subtraction and addition. Now let's focus on BART for a minute. Here's the BART website, bart.gov. BART has a cool fare calculator, and maybe some of you have used this. If you want to tabulate your fare in one direction, going one way, you can choose two different stops, because obviously to go from stop to stop is free, as in the same stop. So let's say we wanted to go from 16th and Mission in San Francisco to 24th Street and Mission in San Francisco, just one stop. One way, let's tabulate our fare, costs $2.10 on your Clipper card and $2.60 on the BART Blue tickets that you buy from the BART ticket vending machines in the stations. It's always a 50-cent difference because BART wants to encourage you to use Clipper card so that they can phase out their vintage paper blue tickets and maybe even their vintage faregates. Now, let's say you want to do round trip. Well, if you're going two ways, kind of